Everywhere I go, nigga, all these girls flirt. Got more women than our all girl school. I'm fucking dead as shit, bro. Give me 1 second, y'all. I just woke up, y'all, so I'm brushing my teeth. I need to do some readings on the signs. I may end up doing, well, I don't know. I gotta do my hair. I'm blessed and highly favored. Ooh. Y'all, I'm leaving Texas again. Maybe just for 6 months or whatever. See how good old Georgia go for me. When you thank the Lord, you know what I'm saying, for the move you to, a certain place. He ended up moving you elsewhere. The Lord and the answers, you think you finna move to a certain place, but shit, uh, y'all thank the Lord, like I said, be moving, y'all to certain places for a reason. And I don't know what's going on. Cause my ancestors and the good Lord, they've been having me doing a lot of moving. And it's all this moving. I feel it's for a reason. So that's all it is. I got a spirit in here, somebody in here, who up in here? Hey y'all, what's up with it? I ain't gonna be on here long, but yeah, y'all, I'm finna move to good old Georgia right now. This is a new little journey for me. It seemed like a lot of people is moving from their hometowns and stuff, y'all, like their home states. And it's crazy too because I've been seeing I had seen a woman, it was a video on Instagram. I had seen a woman, she was like, basically when you thank the good Lord finna move you, to a certain place, he move you elsewhere. And that's true because it is. But I'm sorry, y'all, if I look kind of rough. I just got up and but besides all that, the woman, I think she was moved. Where was she moving from? I don't know where she was moving from, but I think her first destination was like South Carolina or something. That's where she was supposed to move at first. but she ended up uh moving to South Florida. So, and that's when that post was made, when she was like, not the post, but the video was like that, when when you thank the Lord moving you to a certain place, but like basically with her, when you thank the Lord for to move you to South Carolina, he moved your ass to South Florida. So that's what the fuck I'm dealing with. Okay? That's exactly what I'm dealing with. So that shit crazy, y'all, but that's exactly what I'm dealing with. So that I feel that's a message as well for a lot of people. When y'all think the Lord finna move y'all to a certain place, you get moved elsewhere. Some of y'all may be end up moving. Some of y'all actually may be leaving y'all's home states and hometowns to move to a different area, whatever. Even and it's not just about the state and where you going. It's about the frequency and the energy in regards to the whole thing. So with me coming from Texas, because that's where I'm from, it's people from different states like Georgia, New York, Florida, uh, Baltimore, shit, Philadelphia. You know, it's a lot of people from those places moving down here, and for some of them, they probably just got called to move here. Some people that's actually from Texas is leaving their home state, and everybody got different ancestors. The Lord do certain things in our life for a reason. So at the end of the day, it's just like, if you feel or get the urge to move or relocate, you know what I'm saying, it's for a reason. Okay. So if any of y'all feel like you have to move, or if you feel like shit not going good in your home state where you from, or hometown, or whatever it is, if you've been getting the urge to move or feel like you need to move, go. Go. I don't know, Fox. I don't know why everybody moving. It must be some type of energy or frequencies, going on in regards to the different states. Because even though we like Texas, this damn near the biggest state in fucking America. So with all these people being down in Texas and all this energy down here in regards to, jobs, traffic, just the I'm hearing the fluctuation of people. A lot of people that are being guided to leave. Even if you were chosen one or whatever, if you getting guided to leave, go. It's for a reason. Maybe you have a calling in a different state than where you actually from. For some people, other states work out for them. You know what I'm saying? It don't always have to be in your hometown. Some people could actually move temporary, like even if it's 6 months, like I said, for me. And you never know. It may be a shift that happened in Texas during them 6 months. You know what I'm saying? And I come back home and I'm like, okay, everything good. You know what I'm saying? Even if you gotta leave temporary, that's fine. It ain't no wrong with that and getting away for a little while. But I don't know why everybody moving, Fox. I don't know. But it's something going on. Something going on. Hey, Anthony. Hey, Paige. How you doing, love? Hi, Victor. I don't know. Oh, that's some. But yeah, that's what I wanted to come on here and say, y'all, that, if you get in the urge to move, if you feel like you need to move, like if things get stagnant for you where you're at, if you feel like you need to move, go. It's nothing wrong with relocating. Don't tell everybody y'all busy. Don't share, everything, with people that y'all, you can't trust, and people that you think, that's with y'all, but they not. You know what I'm saying? You got to trust your intuition. Yeah, you got to trust your intuition. So if you feel like you get pulled or guided to leave, that's just it's something. You may be meant to be bigger somewhere else than where you come from. You know what I'm saying? And again, some people they move to different places, but they come back to their home state. You know what I'm saying? Like years on from now, you could move back to your home state. You never know what can the energy be in a couple years from now. You know what I'm saying? But for some, for some people, if you just get guided to move, it's something bigger for you somewhere else. If things get stagnant for you, where you living at, like in regards to your money, like I told y'all, it's the frequency and the energy of things. If you have to leave a certain place because let's say your money stagnant, that's the energy in the being in the state or whatever, see, whatever it is, it's the frequency and the energy here. Like I told y'all, everybody moving to Texas, everybody moving here. So it's like on my end, my answers is saying, you know what, you didn't been through enough in Texas, and I've been through a lot down here. People think because I'm from Texas and it's everything, it is a lot of shit down here, it is, but I come from nothing. I come from nothing. You know what I'm saying? I come from the hood in the streets. I ain't grow up having nothing. So even though I'm from Texas and Texas may look like it's this and that, the people, Texas got hoods, people from the streets down here, bro. But at the end of the day, uh, it's not about that. The moral of the story is what I'm trying to say is that y'all just need to listen to y'all intuition and follow. And if you feel to get called to move, or if you need to relocate, or if you get pushed, because some people may get pushed to relocate, it's for a reason. I don't know what it is. Some people, dealing with divorces and, breakups and stuff from, relationships, you know, some people actually got to leave, what I'm saying, where they living at the state to actually leave the state to shit. Damn near, if it's somebody they want to be with, and let's say their baby mama, baby daddy giving them problems to their ex-wife or ex-husband, and this man or woman is getting called and pushed to leave wherever they living at because, boom, this bitch or this nigga, bro, this nigga gonna cause problems in your life, or this woman, with you constantly living here, you know what I'm saying? This person energy is gonna constantly be attached onto you to where it's gonna cause havoc and chaos in your life. And that's what people don't understand too. You gotta look at things like that as well. That's like me, like I said, with me being in Texas. I don't have a lot of support. So with me, even when I moved to Memphis, do y'all not know how much support I had got in Memphis without me not even being from there? And I love Memphis and I have family from Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Some of my ancestors is from down that way in Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? And one of my great grandparents was from Memphis. So it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But either or, at the end of the day, if you get called to move, move. Okay? But I'm finna get off here, y'all, okay? I gotta handle something real quick. I'll probably come back on in a little while or a little later on tonight. If not, it'll probably be tomorrow. But I just wanted to come on here and say that if you get called to move, if you get called to relocate, it's something deeper than what you think. And it's also protection. So look at it as a protection thing as well. Okay. So I love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Y'all be safe. And y'all take care of yourself. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch y'all later. All right. Bye.